Welcome to another episode of Breakdowns. I'm not going to waste no time. We're going to get right to it. Got to talk about Jayson Tatum. To our surprise, he was not on the minutes limit, played 27 minutes today, and you should feel very encouraged if you are a Celtics fan. 15 points, 12 rebounds, double-double, and has 7 assists. And then another piece of it that I really liked is how him and JB were playing together. JB had 24 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals in the game too as well. And JB was letting him get to it early on, as we're going to see in these clips. Only new updates that we do have with this team right now is that Vooch, ended up fracturing his ring finger, and he's going to be out for a month. And Kata stepped in and had 16 points, 15 rebounds. He had a double-double. But let's get right into the clips so you guys can see the movements and how Tatum was playing. Now let's get to the clips. At the start of this game, started off 0 for 6, but was being aggressive. And one thing I did like is that JB was letting the man rock out. He was settling for the jumper a little bit, as you see right here off the jab step. But this is the play where I feel like a lot of things kind of changed for me that I really liked is right here. We got this away action, and also known as wide, what we call is where we set this away screen, for Tatum. Tatum's going to come here and get this island work. But look what Tatum does right when he gets the ball. Catches it, immediately is ready to attack, puts the ball on the ground, eyes is up at the rim, gets the head fake. Watch what the head fake does too to the low man. Freezes him, and look what Tatum does right here. Even when his stunt comes, which is right here from Martin, doesn't hesitate, tries to dunk it. Now gets hung. But I take it. I'll take that every single time because the confidence is there, right? Then stuff starts really going for him. And this is early in the game. One thing that I did like about him is, look, dribble handoff situation, head fake again, finds the lob to Kata for the dunk. He had 4 early assists early on in this game to go with his 7. Here's another situation. We got an away screen right here between Kata and JB. Look what he does. Finds him for the cross-court pass, for the 3 out of the flare. Like the reads was clicking. It don't look like they really much lost the step to me, man. And look what JB's doing. He passes it, gets Kata involved. I think JB did a great job showcasing, like, look, man, we're going to play as a team. We're going to get this thing going like we ain't never left. Then look at Tatum, finds Hauser for the open 3. And now look what we have here. At 1:24 left in the second quarter, look what ends up happening. Transition situation, good steal by Derek White, who's the Defensive Player of the Month. Payne takes the 3. We get the tip dunk, and those are Jayson Tatum's first points, since tearing his Achilles off of a tip dunk. The athleticism, man, it's going to get there with time. And I love the Tatums too, by the way. The new Tatums is elite. Now look, transition situation, good feeling replaced, 1 dribble sidestep. That's the Tatum special. That's when we get to the bag work. Now let's look into it. Pump fake, inside foot to the step back. That's a shot that Tatum, we're accustomed to seeing from the boy Tatum. Now we get to the third quarter. My dog Tatum feeling good. Little pistol action. Now look, run a ghost screen. This is what we see what the ghost screen is right here too, by the way. You get Derek White. He runs this ghost. Nice little rip, flare to a middle ball screen. Now let's look to the bag work. In and out, then bumps him off the glass with the Windex. Let's show it one more time, man. Got to show it one more time. A little slow-mo action too out of it. Number 1, we see our driving angle. We want this screen. We like this matchup. Also had this too right here. That's what I thought Tatum was going to do. I thought Tatum was going to attack this top foot and kind of go to the basket here, but does a great job. And then here, this is what we got. In and out. This is what I love the most. Bump. Eliminates the shot block. Little fade off the glass. Tough. Love that. Now let's get to more, man. We on a roll, so let's show the Tatum buckets. Little shield off, sidestep, mid-range jumper, cash money records in the 99 and 2000s. Now another situation. Transition, little rip screen action. Does a great job filling in replace. JB finds a great dime to Derek White. Now we get this lob, bounces back to Tatum. Quick little jab step, 3 ball, cash money. Hey, Look when he lets it go, too, by the way. When the man start doing that, hey, hold on. When my dog start doing that, that's how you know he feeling good. When you got the two hands up in the crowd, hey, money. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. Low ball placement, rock him to sleep, 3-ball cash. Like it. Now we're in transition. Finds JB, pump fake off the glass, day rolling. Now JB gets to the bump spin. That's tough. And this is what I'm saying. Boston Celtics starting to get things going. They started looking good. And JB playing within the flow of the offense, we should really talk about him more on being, in the MVP race. And this is when I thought we was getting the old Showtime. He'll be back at some point. Lob. Tatum got to dunk that. Once you get that, my boy, I know it's going to come back soon, man. But, man, real promising. And then now, look, Kata was balling. 16 points, 15 rebounds. Hey, man, I like what I saw from the Boston Celtics. One thing I do want to talk to you guys, too, about as we show this clip, I know this is the end of the fourth, is that in this game, people don't really realize that Tatum has come back from this injury 9 months, and Kobe ended up coming back from his injury 8 months. So Tatum was right around the period. And 2, Tatum had been practicing with this team for over a month. Because I know a lot of people were surprised by the minutes restriction and everything, but Tatum been practicing with this team for a while. Even Joe, he had came out and said that we had this plan a long time ago for this to be the target date. So none of this is new, man, to be honest. They did a great job of hiding everything and keeping it in-house, which we do not see in this era of basketball anymore. So shout out to the Boston Celtics. Shout out to Tatum, too, by the way. We're going to do more breakdowns. I got a Lakers game I got to go to right now because I'm out here in L.A. covering this team. But I just definitely want to give you guys a breakdown, to post. And, yeah, more breakdowns coming. We got some more on the way. This was a quick one.